So that is September 22nd, 2025. We are wrapping up examination for grade 11 and 12 today. So they will be going for vacation, that is Dasni and Tihar together. We have examination going on right now for 9, 10, 11 and 12. That's why they are looking in different dress, different get-up at Gateway Academy. The examination that's considered to be part of education globally. Education that came from the word educate, that means to look after the children, to rear them up, bring them up, bring them forth, improvise their qualities and concerns, their learnings, their growing. That's mostly counted in education. Earlier, part of education was normally, it goes back to earlier time, earliest civilization. They only believed in survival skills, how to survive logically in hunting and other things, but later slowly it rapidly grew up to be more systematized, organized. And ancient times, like Rishi Munis, they gave education under the trees, but later it grew up professionally. Earlier teachers used to be called guru, that means they took us from darkness to brightness. They were known as the torch bearers. Testing is always part of education, which is done in different ways. Some where they have short examination, some where they evaluate, but in our context, Gateway Academy, that is Kathmandu, Nepal, that we have got terminal examination. That is, examination are conducted in 4 times in a year, written examination, which gives them the idea about their learning, the level of their learning, where they have reached their understanding. So, education is not about only knowledge, but also about respect, values, humility and understanding. That matters the most. Ultimately, you become a productive citizen, you help your community, you help your friend, and you become an integral part of society. So, not only for humans, even for the animals. The birds teach their young ones to fly, and the lions teach their cubs for hunting. As a human being, their learning is beyond normal survival. It is for the growth, it is for their future normally, and it is for the character or for morality or vision of life. So there are different ways that you test the students. Right now, written testing is going on for grade 9, 10, 11 and 12. Normally, behavior shaping is the most important part of our education, giving the foundation for the future generally. So, earlier part, disciplinary things, when the teaching was there in the jungles under some shades, some gurus, life was very strict and you had to follow certain rules and regulations, leave your home. That's why they say Girit Tagi Alpanindra, Swananindra, Alpahari, Grityagi, Vidyarthin Panksalaksham. There's a slogan as such. But these days life has become more sophisticated. So, education is a bridge between instinct and wisdom. So slowly, from the ignorance to wisdom, they illuminate the darkness inside. As they're writing intently and very intensively, there will be evaluation by the teachers. Judgment will be done for the actual learning, whether they have understood the classroom environment, classroom things discussed, so that it will be easier for the teachers for proper feedback. Result is given within 5 to 7 days in presence of the parents. That's what we do it. So they are here writing examination. We have to believe and understand education is not just learning the facts, but it is to know how to think rationally and logically. In the examination room, I'm sure children are not disturbed as such intentionally, but they are making some memories. Every day they write a story, every day they learn something new. Some they look in outdress and stylish boys. So after a certain time, there are new ones to the school and they will be correcting themselves. So they are thinking very deeply. Scholars are there, I believe. They are really into the matter. Grade 10, 11, 12 and 9. They are here. So there are different subjects for different students. There used to be a debate topic, a pen is mightier than the sword in the battle. Certainly a pen can change the world. Pen, paper and the teacher bag, something Malala says, we can change the world, and this is how they are preparing. Today 6th Assos 2082. They're about to end their examination, 11 and 12. But for the juniors, they'll be wrapping up tomorrow. This is saying that quality education transformed poverty into possibility. So our children are working for those possibilities. They're writing, making maps or doing mathematics or sketching or learning about plants or animals or life processes. That's part of the learning. As you grow up, the toughness increases because your understanding, your cognition level goes higher, and that's how you go. So to be a responsible citizen, to be a responsible leader for the nation, you need a child with good education. Then only they can make a better and a stronger nation. So here we have the students from different levels, different classes, different subjects. They are given set up 3 hours time so that they can complete the task. That's the syllabus. That's what the pattern is. So they are supposed to bring their own materials so that they do not have to share with their friends or ask somebody for their needs. So they are careful about neatness and carefulness. So we have more than 150 students in these four classes, grade 9, 10, 11, 12. We have limited number 11, 12, around 30 each. But in the junior classes, we have two sections each, around 50 students. So hope the children are the makers for tomorrow's nation, because everybody's progress finally, ultimately, is the society's progress, which results the upliftment of a country, of a nation. Yeah, calculators are allowed from grade 8 onwards if they use, but not for CBSE or other exams. But in the case of Nepal, they do it. So we have invigilator in each room for supplying of their materials, whatever they have demands in his paper right now. So after this, the children will be going for the same vacations. So that's the second last day for 9 and 10 and last day for grade 11 and 12. Best of luck.